Hey guys, it's T and I'm back with another Binding of Isaac video, and today I'm going to be doing a random character. So let's see what I land on. Hopefully it's not the Lost, because I don't have Holy Mantle. Okay, Eden I think is acceptable. Let's see what we got here. Anti-gravity tears, Dad's key. Interesting. Spoonbender is right there. Hopefully I can get flight to get that item, because that would be pretty nice to have. I will go back for that penny, don't worry. And yeah, I guess I can just sort of use my tears to have enemies walk into them. I could also just like tap shoot, but anti-grav tears are sort of an interesting item. I think it honestly just kind of makes your tears worse, but it's still usable, so not too bad. I use Dad's key there to get into the secret room. I'll take this pill. Luck up pill is good, and I can use the vert pill to get another luck up, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna blow up this thing to hopefully get another nickel. Unfortunately, I did not. Alright, here's the item room. Item room could be really good. This situation is where anti-gravity tears are actually pretty nice, because you can have a trail of tears follow you, and then those fly enemies will just run into them. Sci-fly is a great item. I'm pretty happy that showed up. So now my defense is basically stacked for the rest of the run. At least I think so. Sci-fly is definitely a great item. One of the best for sure. It looks like I'm not going to be able to get flight, unfortunately, so I'll just have to move on. Unless there's a card in the shop. There is, but it's a playing card, and the playing card probably will not end up giving me flight. So we'll just fight the boss. Gurglings hopefully won't be too difficult. I can use a similar approach to what I did before, and just have the gurglings run into tears, which seems like it's working out pretty well. Alright, we get an HP up, which is pretty nice. I'll check for a second secret room here. Looks like there was, and an Eternal Heart is pretty nice. So, we'll move on to the next floor. Actually, let me see. Okay, so we need to do a lot of stuff on Eden, but it looks like I can go to a lot of things. I don't know if I want to do Mega Satan this run or not. I could also just go deals with the devil and take Dad's key with me throughout the whole way, which honestly is something I could do. So maybe I'll go deals with the devil this run, and we'll use Dad's key, because I don't think I've been able to actually utilize it yet. Pride, easy boss overall, especially since I could just like kind of ram my tears into him, thanks to anti-grav tears. Alright, we found the item room. Hopefully get another good item. It's going to be hard to beat Sci-Fly, but yeah, I don't think D20 is going to be beating Sci-Fly. That's kind of an unfortunate item. I was hoping for something a little better, but it is what it is. Looks like I found the secret room with my Dad's key. Unfortunately, the secret room didn't really have anything good in it. So, I'm just going to keep moving on here. Alright, found the boss. And I ended up getting a vert pill. Or I got a health up pill, and then I got a vert pill, so I got plus 2 HP while I was exploring. The Widow boss here should be fairly straightforward. I can have him jump into my tears. I should also maybe place a bomb down for good measure. You know, I was kind of hoping he was going to jump into the bomb, but that's fine, I guess. Okay, that bomb ended up hitting him. Alright, let's see what we get here. Synth oil, great item. We'll check out the deal with the devil. Headless baby. honestly, not that great, so I guess I'll just move on to the next floor. Flooded caves should be pretty easy. Some of the enemies are a little tricky to fight, like these like heads that lunge at you, but should be fine. Let's check out the item room. Lodestone is okay. I don't really know how it's gonna work with anti-gravity tiers, but my guess it's probably just not gonna be that great. But that's okay. Not every item's gonna be super OP, especially with like some weird synergies, but some items have cool interactions when you don't expect them to. I don't think Lodestone is gonna be one of those items though. I'm gonna blow up this guy for a better angel and deal chance, or devil chance. Alright, it's time for the boss. Hopefully I don't lose my deal chance. Peep shouldn't be too difficult. It looks like Lodestone actually is kind of working with anti-gravity tiers, which I was not really expecting at all. It's making like all the shots I lay down just kind of fly towards whatever's magnetized. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. I will definitely take it though. And so yeah, I guess this synergy was actually pretty decent after all. Okay, let's not lose our deal chance. Let's see what we get here. 2 eternal hearts and bar of soap. Interesting. I'm gonna go back for the shop here quickly. Alright, found the shop. Let's see what's inside. Don't know if I really want anything here. So maybe I'll just donate some money. You know what? I'm gonna donate on the next floor to get a better deal with the angel chance, because, well, I do have a lot of HP, but angel items are very good as well. We'll see though. Maybe I'll just go deals with the devil. Alright, I'll check out this treasure room quickly. Since I have Dad's key, I can open it for free. And this was definitely not worth my time. But that's okay. Guess I'll open up this chest here too while I'm at it. And ended up being quite good for me. I can now buy whatever I want in the shop, probably. So I guess we'll go see what's in there. Alright, we found the item room and the shop right next to each other, so pretty lucky there, honestly. Guess I'll open up both. May as well go to the item room first. Magneto is interesting. It'll just kind of be helpful, I think, but not an amazing item. I did actually end up getting hit, unfortunately. So I did lose my deal with the devil and angel chance, but that's okay. I just donated all I could to the shop. It was like 4 coins, unfortunately. I'll buy habit. I don't think it's gonna be amazing for me, but who knows? Maybe it could help me out in a sticky situation. And we'll just go for the boss here. Bighorn is not really a boss that concerns me too much. Lodestone's actually doing pretty good work against a lot of these bosses, which is surprising. Like, it's just kind of homing all my tiers towards the boss automatically, which is quite nice. I can't lie. And yeah, hopefully I can beat the odds here and get a deal chance, although the odds are definitely not in my favor here. But let's see. Oh, I got crackjacks, which is just okay. Pushpin could be pretty nice to have. Alright, time for Necropolis. Spawned right next to the item room, so I guess let's check that out. Leprosy, not a great item, but it should be okay. It's good for having some defensive effects, but I already have Sci-Fly, so I don't really need like defensive based items. But that should be okay in the end. Alright, well, check out this curse room here, just because I have HP for it. And we got a nickel out of it, I guess. I really would like some soul hearts of some kind at some point. I don't know if I've been missing tinted rocks or something. And I just got hit, which definitely my fault there. I should have been paying attention to both sides of like these laser guys, but it's okay. So I think the plan is to go to the shop and pray for a soul heart, because that's like all I can do pretty much in terms of like actually getting one, because tinted rocks are definitely not on my side right now. I just opened up a secret room there with Dad's key. Check that out in a second after getting through these guys. And I may as well blow up some of these skulls here, although didn't really do anything. I'll use the Vert Pill for another health up, just because why not at this point. And we get Greed in Secret Room. Not really the greatest, but I think that means I won't be getting Greed in the shop. I'm not really certain about that though. Alright, lots of money. Hopefully I can find the shop soon. Here's the boss. I'm not going to fight it just yet though. I still would like to find the shop. Hopefully I can find the second secret room here with Dad's key. No. Okay. That's fine. I'll find the shop quickly. Alright, finally found the shop. I do have quite a lot of money to spend. Hopefully it doesn't end up being Ultra Greed or something in here. That'd be pretty unfortunate. And I'm playing with Blood Bank just because I have a lot of HP. I think that's as far as I'll go there. Oh, IV bag. Okay. Well, I was hoping for Blood Bag, but IV bag's fine too. I don't think I really want Mama Mega. So what I'm gonna do is just move on. There's nothing I can really do in there, unfortunately. Although I do have one more shop. However, based on my previous luck, it is definitely gonna be what's it called? It's gonna be Ultra Greed in the shop, or Super Greed I should say. Ultra Greed is greedier, or is it? I don't even remember. Alright, Brownie here. Pretty straightforward. Thanks to Sci-Fly, this will be a lot easier than normal. And also, Lodestone is doing pretty good. All my tiers are just flying towards them. I mean, Brownie's a pretty big hitbox anyway. Supper is highly irrelevant at this point. I definitely do not need any more HP ups. Hopefully I can get a deal on this floor. I would also like to get some soul hearts to protect my deal chance, but I guess can't always get what you want in this game. The run is still pretty solid despite having like no amazing offensive items. Like right now the best thing I've got going for me is anti-grab and Lodestone, which is not really a combo that you'd expect to be good. I'm going to leave that half soul and red heart on the ground in hopes that I can get more HP to drop, because that would give me one soul heart, which could be enough to protect my deal chance. We'll see though. You know what, I may as well check out the curse room before I move on here. Definitely was not worth it, unfortunately. There's a secret room here. I'll blow up this guy and some of the mushrooms. Maybe you get magic mush from that, but pretty low chance of that happening. And you may be wondering why I blew up the statue despite having a 100% deal chance. It's because if you get hit, you can still get deal chances up from like blowing up stuff. So that's why I did that. Alright, we've got the item room here. This could make or break the run. Let's see what we get in here. Seraphim is just a solid item. I'm pretty happy it showed up. That actually does increase my DPS quite a bit. And yeah, hopefully This will help me out a bit on the run. Oh, looks like I opened up a second secret room there from Dad's key. Let's see what's in here. Lots of HP, which is exactly what I needed. That means I can go back and pick up this half soul and red heart. Alright, got to the shop. Let's see what is in here. Definitely gonna buy Mom's key because why not? And I guess I'll check out this card too. Justice is definitely an acceptable card. I probably got my money's worth out of that 3 cents there. I guess I'll get the shot speed up too. I think it helps out with Lodestone and anti-grav. I don't know. Alright, well, only one thing is left on the floor, and that is the boss. Here we go. Time to fight Mom. I ended up getting a tinted rock from Mom there, so that was pretty nice. This Mom fight should be pretty easy. I just kind of need to aim my anti-grav tears at Mom, and if Lodestone hits, all of them will just kind of fly towards Mom as if like I have normal tears, but I guess that it just kind of works. And we're almost done with Mom already. I am going to get a deal. Basically 100% chance. I don't really know which one I'm going to get, but I guess we'll find out. Boss Rush, unfortunately, is something I didn't make. I did get a deal with the devil. I may as well go for the negative. I haven't really done that in a while. And we get Brimstone. Brimstone, you know, actually, now I'm thinking about it, Brimstone anti-grav is not really great, but I took it. It's probably not the smartest decision. So, we'll see how that goes. Probably won't be great. Curse of the Lost is obviously terrible for the womb because it's such a big floor. So, I'll just do some exploring. I guess one bright side to this synergy I have, well, I don't know if you can call this a synergy, but this item combination is that I do at least have Seraphim to make some of these rooms easier because anti-grav tears plus Brimstone is kind of a terrible combo. I mostly only took it because I haven't had it before. Well, I've had Brimstone, but I haven't had this specific synergy. And I don't know if that was smart or not, but I'm leaning towards it probably wasn't smart. We'll take this pill here. Runs till the end. Just okay. Alright, well, after wandering around for what seemed like an hour for me, finally found the boss room. So I guess let's take it on. Blastocyst, very easy boss in my opinion. I don't know why this boss is on the womb, because I feel like the womb bosses should be difficult. Well, I still ended up getting hit, so I guess I can't really talk that much about it. Thankfully these bosses are relatively stationary, so I'm actually able to hit my shots. The experimental treatment pill is actually pretty good. I don't know if Eye of the Occult is going to do anything with this combo, but I am quite curious to find out, so I'm going to take it. So, okay. This was not really what I was expecting when I picked it up. But, you know what? I think I can't complain. I think it's actually pretty good overall. It looks like the tears that I shoot kind of like what in the okay this is a little overwhelming for me. I just want to place a bomb with the statues. There we go. Okay, so looks like I'm gonna be able to generate a lot of money here. I am gonna go for wire coat hanger, and this is a very strange synergy I wasn't really expecting. But I think it is pretty cool. So I think I actually am going to end up winning this run, which is not really what I was expecting when I picked up Brimstone with anti-gravity tears. But I'm not gonna lie, this run picked up quite a bit after after being on the last couple floors here, because my first couple floors were pretty bad. The highlight was definitely Sci-Fly, which Sci-Fly is good and all, but it's not like a guaranteed win. So if there's one thing I learned, some bad synergies can sort of turn into good synergies with the right items. Like anti-gravity tears and Brimstone, obviously not great at all, but Eye of the Occult definitely made this run like 30 times better. Alright, looks like I found the boss. So hopefully this is good enough to beat Mom's heart. Or It Lives. I can be relatively safe here with my setup that I've got going for myself. Sci-Fly should make this easier, and as well as Lodestone. In fact, I can just kind of sit here until she does her laser attack, obviously. Alright, so we're going down to Shoal. My HP isn't amazing, but I think getting Eye of the Occult was definitely worth it from the last floor. Really hoping I was really hoping for some soul hearts from that curse room, but I guess I really haven't gotten lucky with those, unfortunately. So I'm gonna blow up these fires here in hopes of maybe getting a soul heart of some kind. I guess that's not gonna happen, unfortunately. So I'll just do some exploring and hopefully I'll be able to beat Satan. I may as well play this Judgment here because I have a lot of money and there's basically no reason not to. Well, I guess Butterbean would be a reason not to. And now I got stuck behind those spikes that I ended up getting forced to get hit. I don't know if it was guaranteed that I was gonna get hit there, but I don't know. That's fine. I did find a Tinted Rock here. I think that's been the... Actually, no, it's been the second Tinted Rock of the run. Well, I did end up losing basically all my HP I got already. Oopsie. That's all I can say about that. I got a Hierophant card, which is very helpful for me right now. Should hopefully guarantee my survival for this floor, at least. I do really want to make it to the dark room. Bob's Rotten Head is okay. I'm definitely not taking over Dad's Key because I think I still want to do Mega Satan. I definitely can now with this setup. With anti-gravity Brimstone alone, I think it would have been a little more difficult. So I am pretty glad that I am put in this position. And an I'm Drowsy pill is amazing for Mega Satan as well, so I'm definitely going to be using that there. And just like that, I'm already at Satan. I definitely did not need to use a bomb there, but it's okay. Alright, I guess we'll just fight Satan here. Take out the Fallen, which should be very easy. And then time for phase 1 of Satan. This is sort of like I have a marked Brimstone, which is working out quite well. Okay, this part's going to be a little tricky just because it's a little bit hard to see what's going on. But I ended up getting it done, which is great. Let me go into the chest, please. Thank you. And time for the dark room. I'm one item away from the Leviathan transformation, so hopefully I can get that from these items. Spirit of the Night is not exactly the greatest item to have, but it's fine. I'm going to open up the Mega Satan room, and I think I will take Bloody Lust. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take Guppy's Paw and do that, and do that. That gives me a way to get some more damage, and some more survivability thanks to Guppy's Paw. Now, I do have a lot of luck, so hopefully I can get some items. Oh, just like that, I got large zit, which, not an A+ item, but I'm not gonna not pick it up. I got a little dumpy from a chest. That was pretty lucky, and that helps me out on this run quite a bit, I think. Alright, well, I found the lamb room. Hopefully this boss fight won't be too hard. I'm just gonna hope that this Brimstone synergy is gonna carry me through it. And also Sci-Fly and Lil Dumpy are gonna be a huge help here too. I'm generating a lot of money thanks to Head of the Keeper, but unfortunately money isn't really helpful for me at this point in the run. Alright, well that's the lamb's head gone, now it's just the body, which is definitely the easiest part. And yeah, that was a pretty easy fight. I guess now I'll just go for Mega Satan. Mega Satan hopefully will not be too bad. I'll just go for it, I think, and I'll use the I'm Drowsy pill after he spawns. I don't know if it affects it or not, but I did it. And yeah, just kind of basically this is just going to be me trying to survive, because I don't really have to aim my tiers too much. Lodestone's going to do a great job of keeping tiers away from me. A lot of money is being generated from Head of the Keeper. Definitely more than I would ever need. It looks like this fight's going to be extremely easy thanks to the I'm Drowsy pill. Everything's just moving so slowly. And this is just showing why I'm Drowsy is definitely one of the best pills in the game. It's extremely helpful for these long bosses like Hush, Delirium, and Mega Satan, Mother even. The Beast, I think it's even good on. But yeah, this fight, normally it's kind of difficult, but as you can see based on the state of the run, it's not really too difficult. I think this turned from like, this was like originally a 7 out of 10 run once I got Lodestone, and then it became like a 3 out of 10 run once I got Brimstone, which is kind of unheard of, and then it became like almost a 10 out of 10, I'd say, after I got Eye of the Occult. Eye of the Occult, definitely the difference maker in this run. So, almost done with the first phase of Mega Satan. And it looks like I'm going to get through this fight going hitless, which is not something you really do often on Mega Satan, just because there's so much to actually dodge. Alright, well, time for the final phase. I'm assuming this is going to be very easy, because he's slowed. He's not going to be able to hit me thanks to Sci-Fly, and Lodestone is going to also make the tiers like fly into himself, as you can see. So I can kind of just sit here, honestly, and I'll probably just end up winning. It's just going to take quite a while because of, what's it called? My damage is not A+. That's probably the only thing keeping this run from being at a 10 out of 10, is that my damage was not off the charts. So if anything, this run's probably like a 9, maybe like a 9.2. I don't know. Kind of like some arbitrary numbers I'm making up here, but it's just kind of how I feel about this run right now. If the Void Portal opens up, I think I would do the Void floor. I think there's basically no reason not to. We'll see, though. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. The boss went down. We're chilling. Let's see if we get the Void Portal. I did get the Void Portal. I am kind of not wanting to do it now that I'm actually looking at it. So you know what? I'll just call their run here, and we'll call that a dub. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the run. Make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys on the next run.